Ever wondered about the correct way to set up a campfire or a tent while camping? Well, wonder no more. Welcome to an exciting journey where we'll uncover the magic of camping basics. In today's adventure, we'll explore the art of starting a campfire. From choosing the perfect location to gathering the right materials, we'll guide you through the process. And yes, we'll also talk about how to keep that fire burning bright and, most importantly, how to extinguish it safely, because safety, as they say, should never take a holiday. Next up, we'll delve into the world of tents. We'll show you how to pitch a tent like a pro, even if you've never done it before. We'll cover everything from selecting the best spot to the essentials you'll need for the setup. And when it's time to pack up and move, we'll walk you through the process of taking down your tent without a hitch. Of course, a camping trip is incomplete without the right gear. We'll go through the must-have camping supplies you'll want to pack for a successful outdoor adventure. We'll be specific, detailing what each item is and why it's crucial to have it in your camping arsenal. Now, who can resist the mouth-watering aroma of food cooking over an open fire? We'll share some of the best camping food recommendations, from delicious meals to grill on the campfire to snacks and drinks to keep your energy levels high. We'll also go over the supplies you'll need for outdoor cooking. Lastly, we'll provide information about the various agencies and programs associated with outdoor camping. Knowledge is power, and understanding these resources can only enhance your camping experience. Remember, camping is not just about spending time outdoors, it's about embracing nature, creating memories, and learning new skills. So, buckle up, and let's embark on this exciting journey together. So let's dive into the fascinating world of camping. Setting up a campfire might seem daunting, but with the right knowledge, it's a breeze. In the great outdoors, a campfire is more than just a source of warmth. It's a beacon of fellowship, a kitchen stove, and a storyteller's stage. But before you can start roasting marshmallows and sharing tales, you need to know how to set up a campfire properly. Start by choosing an ideal location. It should be flat, away from overhanging branches, bushes, or any flammable materials. Make sure it's not too close to your tent, and always check if campfires are allowed in the area. Some campsites have designated fire pits or fire rings, which are the safest places to make your campfire. Next, gather your materials. You'll need 3 types of fuel: tinder, kindling, and firewood. Tinder is light, dry material that catches fire easily, like dry leaves, grass, or small twigs. Kindling is slightly larger material, like sticks around the width of your thumb. Firewood is the main fuel for your campfire and should be dry, seasoned logs. You can typically find these materials in the surrounding area, but remember to only gather fallen wood. Never cut live trees or branches. Some campsites also sell firewood, which is a great option to minimize impact on the environment. Once you have your materials, it's time to build your fire. A simple method is the teepee structure. Start with a small pile of tinder in the center of your fire pit. Arrange your kindling in a teepee shape over the tinder, leaving an opening on one side for airflow. Then place a few pieces of firewood in a larger teepee over the kindling. Light the tinder with a match or a fire starter, and watch as the flames climb up the kindling and onto the firewood. Maintaining your fire is all about balance. Add firewood as needed, but avoid overloading it. Too much wood can cause the fire to become uncontrollable, while too little will cause it to die out. Remember to keep a bucket of water or a shovel and dirt nearby in case you need to put the fire out quickly. When it's time to call it a night, extinguishing your campfire is a critical step. Douse the fire with water and stir the ashes to ensure every ember is wet. Use a stick to turn over any large pieces of wood and wet the underside. Continue adding water and stirring until all hissing sounds stop. Remember, if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. And that's how you set up a safe and warm campfire. It's not just about the flames and the warmth, but also about respecting the environment, practicing safety, and creating unforgettable memories under the starlit sky. Now that we have a fire, it's time to set up our shelter. Pitching a tent might seem like a daunting task, especially if you're new to camping, but don't worry. We're here to take you through it step by step. First up, you'll need to gather your supplies. A tent, of course, is essential. You'll also need tent poles, stakes, and a rainfly if your tent comes with one. Some tents also come with a footprint, which is a ground cloth that goes under your tent to protect it from the ground. If yours didn't, a tarp will do just fine. A rubber mallet might also come in handy for driving in those stubborn stakes. Now that you've got all your supplies, it's time to find the perfect spot. Look for a flat, clear area. Avoid places near water or under trees, as these can present hazards. Once you've found your spot, clear it of any rocks, sticks, or other debris that could puncture your tent. Next, lay out your footprint or tarp. This will give you a nice, clean surface to work on. Then, assemble your tent poles and lay out your tent on top of the footprint. Make sure the door is facing in a direction that makes sense for your campsite layout. Now it's time to erect the tent. Most tents use clips or sleeves to attach the tent to the poles. Start at one end and work your way to the other, making sure the tent is taut. Once the tent is up, it's time to secure it with stakes. Push the stakes through the loops at the corners of your tent into the ground at a 45-degree angle. If the ground is hard, that's where your mallet comes in. Finally, attach your rainfly if you have one. This goes over the top of your tent and provides an extra layer of protection against the elements. Now that your tent is up, let's go over how to take it down. It's basically the reverse of setting it up. Start by removing the rainfly, then pull out the stakes, and finally, disassemble the poles. Be sure to shake out any dirt or leaves that may have gotten inside. When you're packing away your tent, roll it up tightly to save space. Always dry your tent out completely before packing it away to avoid mildew and other damage. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you pitch your tent, the quicker and easier it will become. So don't be discouraged if it takes you a little longer the first few times. With your tent set up, you're one step closer to a perfect camping experience. Next, we will discuss essential camping supplies that will make your outdoor adventure even more enjoyable. But a tent and a fire aren't all you need for a successful camping trip. To truly thrive in the great outdoors, a well-packed camping kit is crucial. Think of it as your magic carpet bag, filled with all the essentials to make your camping experience smooth and enjoyable. First on our list is a sleeping bag. A good sleeping bag is like a portable bedroom, ensuring you have a cozy and warm place to rest after a day of outdoor activities. The right one for you depends on the weather conditions you'll be camping in, so make sure you do your research. Next, you'll need a camping stove. Yes, campfires are great for roasting marshmallows and telling ghost stories, but when it comes to cooking meals, a camping stove is much more efficient and reliable. They come in various sizes and types, so pick one that best suits your needs. Now let's talk about lighting. When the sun sets and the stars come out, you'll want a reliable light source. A headlamp is a great hands-free option, perfect for those midnight bathroom trips. But don't forget a good old-fashioned lantern for a more ambient light around the campsite. Water is a must. Always bring more than you think you'll need. And if you're camping in a remote location, consider packing a water filter or purification tablets. These can be lifesavers in situations where clean water isn't readily available. Food and cooking supplies are also key. Bring easy-to-cook meals and plenty of snacks. A camping trip is not the time for a gourmet cooking experiment, so stick to the basics. And don't forget utensils, pots, and a cooler to keep everything fresh. Survival tools are next. This includes a compass, a map of the area, a first aid kit, and a multi-tool. These items may seem old school in the era of smartphones, but in the wilderness, they are indispensable. And let's not forget about personal hygiene. Wet wipes, biodegradable soap, and a small towel can make a world of difference. Remember, leave no trace means packing out what you pack in, so make sure your hygiene products are environmentally friendly. Last but definitely not least, bring plenty of clothing layers. Even if it's scorching during the day, nights can get chilly, so pack accordingly. And always bring a rain jacket, because Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Of course, this isn't an exhaustive list. Depending on your camping style and location, your supplies might vary. The most important thing is to plan ahead and ensure you have everything you need to stay safe and comfortable. With these supplies, you're well prepared for your outdoor adventure, so pack up, head out, and embrace the beauty of nature. Now let's talk about the most delicious part of camping, the food. When it comes to campfire cuisine, simplicity and practicality are the keys. But that doesn't mean you have to compromise on taste. In fact, you'll be surprised at how delectable meals can be when cooked in the great outdoors. Let's start with the basics. For outdoor cooking, easy to pack and non-perishable items are the winners. Think canned beans, rice, pasta, canned tuna or chicken, and instant soup mixes. These are light to carry, and they won't spoil if not refrigerated. But don't forget the spices. A little salt, pepper, garlic powder, and maybe some chili flakes can turn a simple dish into a gourmet meal. Now, on to the cooking supplies. A portable camping stove is a must-have. It's convenient, easy to use, and perfect for boiling water or cooking pasta. Don't forget to pack a pot and a pan, a spatula, and a pair of tongs. A multi-purpose knife is also crucial for cutting food and opening cans. And remember, you'll need a cooler if you plan to bring perishable items like meat or dairy. Cooking over an open fire is another great option. For this, you'll need a grill grate. It's best to cook food in foil packets when using this method. You can prepare these at home before your trip. Just toss in your favorite veggies, protein, and some seasoning, wrap it all up in foil, and you're good to go. Once the fire is hot enough, place the packets on the grill grate and let them cook. The result is a mouth-watering steamed meal with a hint of smoky flavor. Snacks are another vital part of camping food. Trail mix, granola bars, dried fruits, and nuts are excellent choices. They're compact, filling, and provide a quick energy boost. And let's not forget the classic camping treat, s'mores. Just skewer a marshmallow, roast it over the fire until it's gooey and golden, then sandwich it between 2 graham crackers with a piece of chocolate. It's a simple yet scrumptious dessert that's sure to delight campers of all ages. Hydration is essential, especially when you're doing outdoor activities. Always have plenty of water on hand. If you're craving something more flavorful, consider bringing along powdered drink mixes. They're light, easy to pack, and come in a variety of flavors. Remember, the best camping food is not just about taste. It's also about the experience of cooking in the great outdoors, under a blanket of stars, surrounded by nature. It's about sharing meals with friends and family, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. With these tasty treats, you're sure to have a memorable camping feast. Safety is paramount when it comes to camping. In the grandeur of the great outdoors, it's easy to forget that nature is not always our friend. While camping, it's essential to keep safety at the forefront of your mind. Remember, it's not just about having fun, it's about returning home in one piece. Firstly, let's talk fire. Fires should never be left unattended. An unattended fire is a potential forest fire waiting to happen. Make sure to fully extinguish your fire before turning in for the night or leaving your campsite. Douse it with water, stir the ashes, and douse it again. Only when you can comfortably touch the ashes is the fire truly out. When it comes to wildlife, keep a respectful distance. This isn't a petting zoo, folks. Feeding wild animals not only disrupts their natural diet, but can also make them associate humans with food, leading to potentially dangerous encounters in the future. Now, onto the matter of personal safety. Always let someone know your camping itinerary before you leave. If anything unexpected happens, someone should know where to start looking for you. And don't forget to pack a first aid kit. Accidents can and do happen, so it's best to be prepared. Moving on, let's talk about some of the agencies and programs that can help you make the most of your camping experience. The National Park Service, or NPS, manages all national parks and offers a wealth of resources on camping safety and etiquette. Then we have the Forest Service, part of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which manages national forests and grasslands. They provide information on camping regulations and opportunities, as well as educational resources on the environment and wildlife. For those of you looking to take your camping experience to the next level, consider joining a program such as the Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts of America. These organizations not only offer comprehensive camping and survival training, but also foster a deep appreciation for nature and outdoor adventure. And let's not forget the Leave No Trace Center for Outdoor Ethics. This nonprofit organization provides education on how to enjoy the outdoors responsibly. Their 7 principles are a must-read for any camper, ranging from planning and preparation to respect for wildlife and minimizing campfire impact. But remember, no amount of agencies or programs can replace common sense and personal responsibility. Always be aware of your surroundings, respect the environment, and take care of yourself and your fellow campers. And that wraps up our segment on safety precautions and relevant agencies. We hope you'll keep these tips in mind during your next camping adventure. Because at the end of the day, camping is all about enjoying nature's beauty and creating unforgettable memories, and you can't do that if you're not safe. Remember, safety first and happy camping. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to camping outdoors. From the humble beginnings of setting up a campfire, we've journeyed through the intricacies of how to select the right location and materials, and where to find them. We've learned how to nurture the flames, keep them going, and when the time comes, how to extinguish them safely. Fire, after all, is both a friend and a foe. It warms our food, lights our nights, but must be handled with respect. We then explored the art of pitching a tent. We've seen how the right supplies can transform a simple piece of fabric into a shelter that stands tall against the elements. We've also learned how to dismantle our temporary homes, ensuring we leave no trace of our stay behind. Our journey didn't stop there. We delved into the essential camping supplies, each item a key player in the grand scheme of outdoor living. From the humble flashlight to the indispensable first aid kit, we've learned why each item earns its place in our backpacks. Food, glorious food. We've whetted our appetites with the best of campfire cuisine. We've discovered the joys of grilling outdoors, the supplies needed for such culinary adventures, and the snacks and drinks that make camping a gastronomic delight. Lastly, we've treaded the path of safety, a crucial aspect of any outdoor escapade. We've familiarized ourselves with the agencies and programs associated with outdoor camping, the guardians of our landscapes, who ensure we can enjoy our adventures responsibly. Our journey may have concluded, but yours is just beginning. Armed with these tips and tricks, you're ready to venture into the great outdoors. Remember, each camping trip is a story waiting to be written, a memory waiting to be made. So go on, soak in the beauty of nature, and let the symphony of the wild serenade you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Traveling Picnic Basket, like our video, and leave a comment down below. Happy camping!